Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff. Throws a stiff arm. Powers through a tackle. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. Completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Toss play. Back heads to his right. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Ball handed off. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. This goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the Nittany Lions are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Wow, you love to see this. First drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on third down. Impressive, and now they got a real shot here inside the 10-yard line.
The Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second and goal for the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Finds an open target on the left side. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. You come out in a playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dump off caught by the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Four receivers split wide on second and inches. An inside give now from the shotgun. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. Nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami has, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. It's a toss play to the right. Powering through. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Park behind the line. It's Finley. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he finds the running back in the flat.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Canes are in the red zone. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown for the U.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Receivers are bunched together. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First and 10 play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He pulls in the catch. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on first and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention. Opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They finally corral him at the 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And it's blocked. The kick was low. And the defense scoops it up. It's a live ball, remember. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Caught over the middle. It's Finley. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. Some hard running there through a tackle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Hurricanes are going to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And the completion sets up a second down play. They'll try the option play here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. It's a quick shovel pass. Brought down to the 22 to first down, very near the red zone now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Got it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Shotgun formation here on third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. It's a shotgun run call. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Miami.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. We'll call for the fair catch here. Penn State offense comes back on the field. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver, that is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
They'll run the option. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag. Brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Nittany Lions will look to convert here on fourth down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Will he score here? Touchdown, Penn State. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone score.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So it's third and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. And the Canes will look to convert here on fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch is made along the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. And that one's picked off. What a play. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. Critical mistake by the defense sets up a 1st and 10 now for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Makes a quick grab. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. So it's still a 1-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.